This is Pro Series Off Topic.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Pro Series Off Topic. This is episode 9, and today we are going to obviously jump into Country Music Weekly. Not a lot going on with the new music, but we do have some big news coming out from one of the big A-list country stars, so we will talk about that later in the episode. But now I want to talk about a social media digital marketing tip. I get a lot of DMs about Canva. I make it pretty obvious. I use Canva for a lot of my content, pretty much everything except Reels. Sometimes I'm pretty much using Vida, but I want to jump into a topic that is making your life simpler. If you are a small business or a smaller brand that doesn't have someone on your team like a graphic designer or a digital marketing analyst, whatever. So if you are a small business or a small brand trying to grow your brand on social media, listen to this. If you go to canva.com, which I will have a screen record here, if you go to canva.com, they have a feature called Brand Hub. And this is offered in the Pro package. So if you are a small brand, it's definitely worth it. I think it's like $119 a year. But here you can see I made my own brand kit. What the brand kit is, it basically uploads, or you will upload your logos, your font, your colors, so it makes your life easier when you're going to create the content on Canva. It saves time, it makes everything look more professional, and you stay consistent with your digital marketing efforts, so you keep that consistent brand identity. So as you can see here, I uploaded black logos, a white logo. I think I have a tan logo in here as well. That's just so I can have quick references when I'm making a quick design here on Canva. I could just upload my logo real fast. This is the blue that I use. Some of the features that I'm not currently using, you could add your fonts. So the different fonts that you want in your title, subtitle, they break it down for you. So you literally could just upload your favorite font. So when you go into a design on Canva, if you're starting from scratch or you're using one of their templates, you could just go to your brand kit and be able to click on the font that you want so you could keep that consistent digital marketing branding. You could add some photos. Maybe there's a couple still shots of you or headshots of you that you want to keep in your branding. You could upload those, graphics, icons. It makes your life so much simpler when you're going on here. I know a lot of you don't have time to create content, but it is very important to continue to be consistent with your brand content, with your logo, with your branding, with your font, everything. Make it consistent. This is what is going to make your life easier if you use Canva. So go over there and check that out as soon as possible. It will help tremendously. I've been using it for years, and it just helps me out a lot. But let's get back into the country music stuff. So, as of you know, last week was a huge week in country music, given the fact that it was CMA Fest week. That's kind of when all the artists kind of want to release all their music because they want to perform it for the first time on the biggest stage. CMA Fest is not just the fest in Nashville, but it's a televised event. So they're trying to get all their new music out. This week, I wasn't feeling any of the new music. Carly Pierce teased a couple weeks ago that she had a duet with Chris Stapleton called We Don't Fight Anymore. It came out this Friday. Honestly, maybe it will grow on me, but it's kind of dark. It's kind of slow. It's probably just going to have to grow on me. But that's kind of her take on music. Her music is not as happy. I mean, she has some happy songs, but it wasn't what I was feeling. So here, Rockstar, by the new album with Dolly Parton. She released 2 more songs on that. She performed World on Fire on the ACM Awards about a month ago, but she released Magic Man with Ann Wilson and Bygones with Rob Halford. Honestly, it's Dolly Parton. She could do no wrong, but I mean, I'm more curious on the other songs. So far, it's not doing much for me. World on Fire has a good message. It's a very Dolly-esque song. So I am excited to hear the whole album in full, but as of right now, that's kind of not doing much for me. So let's get into the Mediabase chart. Big changes this week. We have a new number one, which, overthrown Morgan Wallen. Number five, Tyler Hubbard, Dancing in the Country. That was number two last week. Luke Combs, Fast Car is number four. This song is dominating charts. I read an article this week that this song has debuted higher on the Billboard chart than Tracy Chapman's original Fast Car in the 80s. So that's insane. But it also brought Tracy Chapman's Fast Car back into Billboard. So it's insane how a song that's, over 30 years old could come back into the Billboard just due to, Luke Combs' cover. He's doing a great job with it. With number three, it's Jordan Davis, Next Thing You Know. Number two, Morgan Wallen, Last Night. And the new number one this week is Megan Moroney, Tennessee Orange. Big congrats on her. I saw her a month ago at Brooks and Dunn here in Pittsburgh. She is phenomenal. Her songwriting is great. This song has been out for a while. It's just so crazy how it takes so long in country music for people to get number ones. If you're not Morgan Wallen and Luke Combs, that is. But congrats to her. She totally deserves it. And some country music news this week. I think it was Tuesday or maybe Wednesday. Honestly, maybe I should really check my facts before I come on here. But Garth Brooks launches the Big 615 country radio station with TuneIn. It's a whole new radio station. He is bringing over Stormy Warren from the Highway XM. About a month ago, there was kind of a lot of news coming out, like where did Warren go? He's pretty big in country music on the radio side, and he is coming on to help Garth launch this. He will have his own show on the network. I'm very curious on this. Garth has been very vocal about streaming and all of this stuff with radio and how he is going to go about this makes me very curious on the outlook on country music. He's been very vocal on how country music used to be, how people get number ones now, how people get played on radio. So I'm very curious on how he will help country music in a whole. And I think country music radio has been very hard to listen to in the past, maybe 10 years. As a country music fan, I tend to listen to the radio shows, when the anchors are talking and stuff, the talk of the actual show. But when they play music, I usually turn it off and play my own phone. It's annoying when you're hearing the same song over and over again. Within an hour, you hear three or four of the same artist. It's not fun. It's not fair. I don't want to hear 10 of the same artist in a day. It's just, I hope he changes how country music is consumed on the radio. I'm looking forward to this. He definitely spoke out about how he's not going to make it 50-50 women and men. He said he's going to do what's popular. He's not basing it off of your skin color, your gender, anything, which is great. I think when you push something down someone's throat, it makes them go the opposite way. And I think his change will actually maybe make women more prominent in country music. When you don't push something down someone's throat, it tends to leave more of an impact on someone. It leaves people more curious to go see that. So I'm excited to see what Garth does with the Big 615. It's going to be, I'm not exactly sure how you actually listen to it. I know TuneIn is an app. I'm not sure if you can actually listen to it on the radio in your car, but we'll find out weeks to come. And that's really it we have for country music this week. Hopefully we get some more music. I'm always looking forward to that week that we have a bunch of country music that's great for summer. I know Jake Owen released a couple of his songs, and I know his album will be coming out next week, actually. And the 23rd, we have a couple other new country music albums and songs coming out. I'm looking forward to that, but I just haven't had that country summer song yet, so I'm really, really looking forward to that. Hopefully we'll have that next week. with the new releases. But as of right now, that's it. Hope you have a great Father's Day. This will probably be coming out Father's Day, so happy Father's Day to everybody out there, and we will talk next week. Thank you for tuning in to Pro Series Off Topic.